If you can dream it, you can achieve it. My name is Klaus Huge, and today we are continuing with our series of achieving high performance. Je, unataka kuwa mtu ambaye unapata matokeo makubwa katika kile ambacho unakifanya? Kama jibu ni ndio, basi ungana nasi katika series yetu ya Achieving High Performance. Katika hii series utaweza kujifunza mikakati mbalimbali ambayo itakusaidia wewe kupata matokeo makubwa katika kila unalofanya. And today we are proceeding with our second part of achieving high performance, and I am going to talk about how to set goals. I think we all understand the importance of setting goals. Goals, they give us directions. Goals, they help us to be more focused. But before you set a goal, there are some of consideration that you need to take in order for you to have those goals which are specifically, realistically achievable, attainable, and so forth. So what are these considerations that you need to take in order to set goals which are achievable, goals which are realistic? Because I know it's one thing to have a goal, it's another thing to make that goal come true. And most of us, we set goals, but at the end of the day, most of us, we are not able to attain those goals. We are not able to accomplish those goals. So today I'm going to give you 3 tips that you can consider when you're setting a goal. And setting goals is one of the most important technique that you need to know if you want to become high performer. So what are the things that you need to consider when you're setting goals? The first thing that you need to consider is your ambition. Examine your ambition. Sometimes we tend to have too high ambitions compared to the obligations or the responsibility that we have. When your ambition is too high compared to the obligation and responsibility that you have, know exactly that you are not going to accomplish those goals. Because when you are having too high ambitions compared to the responsibility that you have, compared to the obligation that you have, the responsibility that you have will hinder you from reaching your dream. And the obligation can be family obligations, can be a family responsibility. So these are ties. The family obligation, these are ties that might hinder you from achieving your goal. And that is the importance of examining your ambitions when you're setting a goal, because it will help you to make goals which are realistic. Most of us, we make goals, at the end of the day we are unable to accomplish them. Why? Because our ambitions are too high compared to the obligation, responsibility that we have. But when we consider obligations and responsibility that we have, we tend to make the goals which are achievable because they are realistic. So that was the tip number 1. The second thing that you need to consider when you're setting a goal, you have to examine the future. You have to look a future in a big picture. Yes, you have a big goal. You want to achieve something big in the future. So for you to be able to make sure that you achieve that goal, you have to consider having a mentor. You have to consider having a coach or a consultant, someone who can advise you, someone with experience, someone who has gone through the way which you are about to go through, so that he can share the experience. And once he shares the experience, that's when you can understand the implication and how does it take to accomplish that goal. Don't pursue your goal blindly. There are some people who have already pursued what you're about to pursue, so take advice from them. Asking for advice from them. They will help you. They will share experience so that you can know what exactly does it take to pursue the goal that you want to pursue in life. It's very important. Some people, they use consultant. Some people, they use a coach. Some people, they use mentor. So use the method that works best for you. Some people, they prefer a formal way, and some people, they prefer less formal way, like taking advice from your peers or your colleague and so forth. The third thing that you need to consider is visualization. You have to have a clear picture of what you want to achieve. When you're visualizing the way, it's help you to make your goal to be more clear. So ask yourself, in 3 years, in 5 years, in 10 years, where do I want to be? Where will I be? What kind of company will I work in? Or if you have a plan to have your own business, what kind of business do you want to have? Those are the questions that you need to consider. Visualize and get a clear picture of where you want to be in future. It's very important. It makes your goal clear, and it gives a sense of feelings of what's likely to achieve that goal which you set. So if that goal is so important to you, you can feel good about it, and you can know exactly this is a kind of goal that I have to pursue. But also, when you're setting goal, there are some things which you need to consider. You have to understand what is important to you. When you're setting a goal, also you have to understand what is important to you. How do you know this is important to me? How do you know the things which are important to you? You make a list of things that you enjoy doing. So take a stick note and write at least 5 things that you are enjoying to do right now. But also you have to take a stick note of different colors. Then in each color, write something that you are not doing right now that you would love to do in future. And then after you have written down, stick them in somewhere where you can see, a place where is visible. It helps you to get clear with your goal. It helps you, and it reminds you to continue to focus on your goal. Those were 3 things which you must consider if you want to have a goal which is achievable, realistic, and attainable. So I just want to remind you quickly, you have first to be clear with your ambition. Second, you have to look into the future. And third, you have to visualize the way. So consider those 3 tips, and you'll see yourself achieving every goal you make. So for today, thank you very much. Don't forget to like and comment, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like to get connected and to learn more about achieving high performance. So for now, cheers and peace. Bye bye.